to my home, in a sense. Ah, yes, okay, yeah. I once did play through this game on Twitch, which I would definitely find out later did not save the stream, which I didn't really think much of at the time, but in hindsight and a bit of regret, I had a really good time with the game and all its surprises while I was playing through, and I would have, in hindsight, I would have liked to kept the reactions I had to it while I was playing. Of course, that's easy to kind of think about now. But it's been a while since I played this game, and I do remember most of it, and never mind the event that's going to happen at some point in the middle to late part of the game. But still. I'll say welcome to Norway as soon as the dust settles and the darkness go away. Oh, okay, day one. Ooh.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
You're such a wet blanket, Teddy Bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Third.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Well, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better.
Piffles and triples and dibbles.
Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young
I can't look where I'm going.
I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone Old Bean. Aside from you.
I like Old Bean though. That sounds fun.
So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick?
Grovik.
Grovik.
Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
The moist rocks.
How do you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
But a letter!
Or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Oh, the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sadarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find her. Betty's fine. Why we'll
Some way
see
or
her
the
as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down.
And with not one Bee Gees song in mind.
Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewolf?
I am for... oh, jeez.
It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate. Like a place built for ghosts.
Welcome to the desolates of Norway.
I don't think I could do this for much longer.
I've been rowing for minutes. Minutes, I say.
I'm getting frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean.
Ah, but you don't mock Norway in my presence, you heathen.
The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack.
I have actually rowed myself when I was younger. Those were the days.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you,
Oh my.
but it's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up
But
where?
I shall check out this place. Incident. Oh, why does it... Fretland Mining Company. I guess it's a foreign company then. Whoa! Point. Press to interact with the world.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll
and
meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a
Oh,
skunk's
fine.
tail.
be careful. The ground's muddy. You could slip and fall.
See you in 2 shakes.
I could even go out there. Probably.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. I hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here.
Read the whole thing, you bastard.
Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland.
Do you have no professional pride in your reading about this?
I'm here. Where are you?
Says I, who stumble over
Did
my
you make it
words.
to Brovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
Hey, shut up, Edward, you scum. Talk about my country like that!
Also sprach
I
Zarathustra.
should holm gang you, you bastard.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way. Righto. Step.
I have my bags.
Lissy!
I'm by the farmhouse.
Oh, okay. My echolocation is working. Frederick Fretland and Son. Well, if they are Norwegian, it would make even less sense that it says mining company over there instead of gruvekompani or whatever would be the Norwegian word for such an ancient. And X. I am not allowed. Very well then. Brusgard Tobak. It's very Danish. Did Can say Odin's milk? Oh, it says milk, which is a Norwegian word for milk, but you know, I would rather not think about the insinuations from that. Odin's milk. The cabin. A little brook. Where's the ridiculously moist rocks? I mean, they only look like this if there is a thick layer of moss and like water raining down over it. And it's chilly outside. Rest. Ah, my bag. The weight of the world.
Just taking a break.
Hurry up.
Hey, who did all the rowing up here? Ah, my god. There are 4 buttons. Well. No rest for the wicked. Lead programmer Auden Turnquist. And we can go to church.
Teddy, this way.
Oh. The echolocation will not lead me astray. Hans Christian Andersen, oh dear god, he's still alive, is he? Oh my god. He's gone from writing old folk tales to making video games. Ivan Giswold Andvik. Oh dear God, the flag is on half-mast. That's not good. That is a burial town. Probably more like a universal thing. So I probably didn't need to explain that. Morten Nust, the programmer. Ah, the stubber. Good old farmhouse. Did I make it in time for sunset?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Do I need to remind you who wrote all this place? Oh, damn.
It's a
Don't get pushy.
half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
Well, this is mine, but fishing.
Does this start...
They might be out fishing.
Well, we didn't see any boats, did we?
If they are out in the fjord, they'll have to come in soon. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Hello?
Knock on
Anyone
wood.
there?
Or glass.
Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland?
We have rowed from
This is
afar.
Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just
And
barge
roll.
into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is...
I'm not the
this
thief,
is Mr.
I promise.
Harden.
My God, it's dark in here.
Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December.
Let's have some light in here.
Want to check out the upstairs?
I'm a guest. Why would I start poking around every corner of the house?
I don't know.
Because it's fun.
They're playing hide and go seek. Well, I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor.
Well,
Oh, this is nice.
oh yes.
Charmingly rustic.
I
Most
love
of
this
Vermont would pay
wallpaper.
a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Bruce.
People are people. The words of the wise. Sure.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone?
Stave Church.
Very
Oh yeah.
funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
A good thing they put up the flag to half-mast before everyone died, and probably.
Look, family pictures. They must be the what did you call them?
Can I have some roux, please?
What's on the tip of my tongue?
Our hosts,
No, silly, their names.
Johann and Anna Fretland.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're
And
very
the daughter
presentable.
with
Not at all
a ribbon
like
big
turnip
enough to...
farmers.
They're not turnip farmers.
I forgot the English term
That
for
must
it.
be Johann Fretland,
Slagside.
master of the house.
They're both tipping
What makes
over.
you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy old boy. Women can vote.
Don't wear that when it's a storm outside.
Betty might be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have.
She
We
might
left
have.
Hanover a month ago.
Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice.
Yeah, she looks
please.
very
What can I
serious.
say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable
Good old
woman.
days.
Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? It must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Oh yeah.
Or isn't the sticks.
She had to go on hikes and have lovely scenery all around her. Terrible stuff.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick
They're
up his,
posing for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann.
Shake that!
I'm sure you two
Shake
stiffs will
what
get along
God gave you.
famously.
And be thankful for that when you go to church.
I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
Indeed.
Wait, is that... Are they... who's... They're all twins. All of them.
There's something weirdly creepy about that.
Anna Fretland.
It's like the thing in Shining, except everywhere.
Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th,
And
1899.
creepy and cult-like. My god.
We'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
Oh. Read the letter.
Dear Mrs.
Oh, it's
Fretland,
English.
I trust this letter
Still.
finds you and your husband in good health. I wrote to inform them about when I'd be arriving. So where are they?
Do they even have calendars? Maybe they don't know what day it is.
Despite appearances, we haven't gone back in time. They have calendars.
Yeah, this is 1923, woman. Get with the times already.
The thought of boarding that infernal ocean liner again.
I quite enjoyed it. So much room for exploration and mischief.
So many opportunities for seasickness and claustrophobia.
Don't be a Debbie Downer.
And
I'm sure
vomiting.
Your tummy will be better behaved on the return voyage. And you'll be craving enclosed spaces after a week in this wide open wilderness.
Sure it works like that, but...
I asked about Elizabeth.
And they hadn't seen her?
Anna, Mrs. Fretland, promised she'd write if she heard anything. There wouldn't be many female reporters from New York and Western Norway.
Why would she come here in the first place?
Betty always has her reasons. Home feels very
Sex
far
forced
away.
everything.
Are we feeling melancholy again?
I've never been this far from Hanover.
It's about time we got you out of that dreary old house, Teddy Bear.
Out of that dreary old what?
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
The Johansons
they'll
and
be back
the
soon.
Mansons.
Dead land. As though its soul has departed.
And the Necronomicons.
What are you looking at there?
The heck?
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning.
To
Title.
The cover's charred.
Till.
Christmas 1922.
Ruth from
Ruth.
Simon.
From Simon. Why would
It was
someone
the
burn
Christmas
it?
before.
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddy Landers?
Oh
I
shit.
don't
It
think so. They only have the one daughter.
book is starting to tear the fabrics of reality. Put it down quickly.
Did you hear something?
No.
Must be the wind under the door. Or the
Stop with the Tai
churning
Chi.
sea. Or the interminable rain. Or flesh-eating ghouls waiting to pounce.
Alice, honestly.
You're the one who reads Poe to me. Don't blame me for having an active imagination.
Oh. More books.
The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Aalesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward, dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English
I was
isn't as...
only joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill.
How dare you! Look.
Those boys look proud as
Opening of
peacocks.
Gruben. And that's very
What
Danish.
does it say there?
Opening.
Groovy?
Gruben, the mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Aalesund, the iron mine shut down.
Oh, Aalesund, oh my god. I have been there. Holy crap. Partners.
Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
And they married twin sisters. Adorable. Who's the boy? He looks related to the other two.
Good question.
The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their
My middle name is
There was a cave.
Spelunking.
It'll be unsafe.
Boo.
Yeah, well. Oh hey, now we're talking. At least to some extent, because Johan Fretland forlater brødrene Fretlands gruvevert? Gruvevert? Johan Fretland leaves the brothers Fretlands mine thing, whatever. Tragisk ulykke rammer Fredrik Fretlands gruveverk. Tragic accident. Alrighty. And finally, damn you, menu covering. The old font is kind of like a pain in the ass to read. Gruvert. Out of. Well, let's just get old Edward's take on this.
Johan Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
Yep.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johan sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
I guess this is text that you're supposed to be able to read, but due to the resolution you can't exactly do that. Not that I'd read all of this and translate, but you know, it's the thought that counts.
A tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed,
Udenlands.
killing 3 workers.
Oh, foreign investors,
Arne
okay.
Fretland, Frederick and Johan's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Probably.
Operations were suspended after the accident.
Well, it's mining.
Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's
Yeah.
mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johan Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johan
And
was
today-
smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
Eureka! Oh, it's getting windy outside. Is there anything else we can snoop around in? After we said we weren't going to do that. Ah!
Betty,
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before.
What the kind of crazy voodoo doll is this?
She came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
And I threw up.
I'm misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
I know, if I just close myself into this
It's
room.
not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
Ooh. Anyway. Inspect, I can inspect.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume.
Ew.
Shalimar,
But what if that's not...
she's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really.
Well, don't you sound
I
excited
don't
for
want
me.
you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not
Whoa.
right, I'm telling you.
Whoa!
Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I'm
That's an
fine.
order from your commander.
Yes.
Good.
Fine.
Oh.
Just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fred...
I'll keep an eye
But
on
what
you.
if you...
I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down. Close your eyes. Breathe.
Oh my.
I'm just...
I have a look in your face. I am out. Day 2? Yes? Huh?
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Huh? Why do I see the roof? Oh my god.
Betty? Listen. Listen, are you here?
Can I inspect your scarf again? No? Shit. Why the weird light? Is the UFOs outside? The aliens.
Hello?
Oh!
Hey, who's
Damn.
there? Betty? Elizabeth?
I can't see outside.
Wait!
A little bit I can. Oh my god, it's even better than before. Did they burn the books again?
Listen, there's someone outside. It might be Betty.
Well, that's a stretch, but fine. This is created way outside, isn't it? No? I'm not even allowed to go inside? Okay, fine then. At least I have my bag. Still.
Who's out there? Hello? Betty? Lissy?
I cannot see you or hear. Oh my god, this puddle is... what the...
I'm not alone.
That sounds good in most contexts, but this time... oh dear. Why is the... I'm being attacked by leaves.
I can hear you!
Stop or I'll shoot! With nothing! Damn you!
Who goes there? Wait!
Werewolves? Am I going to fall flat on my ass? Oh boy, oh.
Someone there?
Why can't I climb? Is it... just lift your foot like halfway up, damn it. The bells!
Hello?
No headbutts, please.
Betty, is that you?
But I can't do this. It's too steep.
Are you there, Betty?
Ow. Oh, dear God. Oh. Yeah, let's not pick up. Now I need a shower, damn it. If there is such a thing. Well, this is just very symbolic. Oh wait, no, it's
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lizzie!
where's a bone? Why should we care about the... Oh, the boat, okay.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and... Our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but...
This is all on me then.
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty... It was Betty, It was
What
her.
The
Must
fuck
have
is...
been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone.
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you
I
sure
didn't
it's
see anything
her?
and I'm crazy.
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know.
Shit.
It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself.
Yep.
And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
But my... Oh, jeez. What? Yeah, sure, don't let me walk all the way up to the house by myself again. Treating me like a child. Well, I guess it was middle of the night, so... Although the day technically changes at midnight. But... I woke up and I'm clean, apparently. And now I can see outside again. I even brought my underwear. And my, let's say that's deodorant. And my salt and pepper shaker. And a little bag of toothpicks. Yep, all the essentials. Look into the mirror of darkness. Ah! Hello, stranger. I turn my head around, but the face in the mirror is not moving. Oh my god. It's the mirror of souls. Why did I have a scar? Oh!
It's a beautiful day.
It's a wonderful day. You don't like the painting. I wonder if that's actually based on a real place. There are photographs as well, I suppose, but not in color, so... And the time is... 1. So I grab my jacket and boots. Or not. Okay then.
I just about given up on you ever waking up. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty.
I do.
She was in the garden, and she called for me.
You're a little obsessed, aren't you, pal?
Lissy, dearest. Oh, you know me, old fruit. Wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone.
Ah, that
Aside
is
from
terrible.
Last night's mistwalker.
I've been...
Where are you going?
I wonder if I can go into the barn. I'm not listening. No prompt? Hmm. Well, it looks very empty inside. Can I? No. I wouldn't want to hurt myself, after all.
I'm talking to you.
I'm just exploring!
Where are you going?
Towards you?
Ah, I've been thinking about that.
I'm getting all up in your face.
It was dark. Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing shadow.
Shadow
That's
of
very
darkness.
unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What
Well,
was it you
goats.
said yesterday? Maybe they're keeping an eye on us from out in the fjord.
I'll take a gander. Friends will be home soon.
Yes.
And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear.
I feel it in my
Have you had your
bones.
noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I can be a pill anytime I want.
First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission!
Find the matings? Oh my
I'll
god.
scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Jeez Louise.
Uncover your secrets, Grovik.
And I shall draw as I go about it. So... well, I have the letter. And the sketch. Not a whole lot to go on for now, but I can take a look at it anytime I want, apparently. Yeah. Speaking of food, I guess that would be something we can find over here. Oh, I can jog now! I have recovered my energy. Well, I guess this isn't Skyrim, so I can't just go traipsing wherever I feel like. Let's stay fit. A little mini Stonehenge. And it's clearly autumn. The fjords are a little shy. Oh, Jesus.
It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
It's chilly.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, it's autumn.
You're not cold.
Why would I be?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
Scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point. Like on a pirate ship. I could probably
Oh
sell
yes.
a house.
Let's take the wagon.
Did you check
Do
those?
we have a
buildings?
horse?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
Yes, okay.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Old sport, old beat. I should make a list, probably. Can I chop some wood? Make arrows out of it? No, okay.
Hello?
Howdy.
Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savages.
And alcohol in large
No
amounts.
one home?
And oh, wait a second.
Hello?
What the heck?
Who's there?
Okay, so the door says Förrädare, which means traitor, basically. And that's not a good sign. Not at all.
Hello? Anyone home?
You have a very hostile message on your door, sir. You're not going to attack me, are you? Oh, that is a lovely bed. A little short, but... and it needs a mattress. You already have the bedside entertainment ready, I see. Ooh. Read.
September 21st, 1923.
Oh, dear friends, we need our help.
Vi desperate. Listen, found something here.
We are desperate.
Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in Goods for latte.
Godforsaken. Godforsaken.
God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy.
My god, this is terrible. Okay, so translation. It translated the bottom part, but...
was never sent.
Wait. Let's see. Dear friends, we need your help. We are desperate. Our circumstances are... you hold bara. Okay, I blanked out on the word for that. The old war between neighbors have been ramped up and have escalated from angry words to stones thrown through windows. Blood has been spilt. The curse is haunting us all. Yeah, that's the thing they said. There's no hope left in this godforsaken place. The children's death was the end of Grovik, which means grey. Vik is valley, kinda. The little that was left of our souls disappeared with them. Yeah. Sounds terrible. Uholdbare. It's kind of like not insufferable. It's well, I'm not perfect in English, so hey.
Suggestions.
It was just the wind, Teddy Bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
At least the wheel outside gives us some hope that this is a normal household.
Anyone home?
I demand you open.
Hide and go seek. I'd say that's a no.
There's no locks in this place. I can't see anything.
3 strikes. You're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter.
Oh, they said
It
traitor.
sounded foreboding.
Still think everyone's out fishing?
I still don't understand what happened to the boat.
Why don't we investigate? Maybe it's even drifted back to shore by now.
Are
Unlikely.
you okay? Your arms seem like they're about to collapse.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
Then stand on our hands and
What on earth
stuff.
are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
You should maybe remove your hat, because it's probably, if it's still on your head when you're standing on your hands, it's probably a bit tight around the old noggin. Can we have some water? No. Not even a bucket? There's even water in the bucket. Probably not the cleanest, but... Nah. It's kind of like this... Oh, yeah, it's probably going back to the house there. Open. Open sesame. That's such a cliched thing to say. Sorry, sorry. It must be Sunday. Maybe they're all at church, actually. Like they let the god-forsaken heathen foreigner just sleep it in. Notice. Erindringsliste. Erindring. It sounds like a remembrance list. Erindring is like to keep in mind, I guess. Sermons in July. The priest is gonna be away from the 29th July on, well, on further notice, I suppose. Minister and damn it, the menu is in the way. To remember the something in the mine accident in 1902. I guess I'm gonna have to have him read it. Oh.
Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
Well, he left, so to commemorate. Commemorate, that's a semi-fancy word. Who lost their lives? How many people? I know about a kid, but what a big lady with a trumpet and wings.
All these graves. What happened?
These grapes?
But look at
oh,
the
graves.
These are recent burials.
Very recent.
You're right.
Do you think this is where everyone's
I can barely make that out.
Are they all...
This can't be everyone. Besides, someone had to bury the bodies.
Fair point. Well made.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
How? An accident? A mass murder? Spanish flu?
The Spanish Inquisition?
Until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about...
Why would they board
God,
up
oh.
the church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Lissy.
Or the goats from getting in?
And the sign says God is not here, which is a bold statement, I suppose. Even from my
What does that say?
atheistic / agnostic standpoint. This is a church, so one would
So much
expect
for
this
that.
to be a
No
note of
wedding,
revenge or
no
something like that.
baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air.
Oh.
You go on ahead. I'll find you.
You go on ahead, she says while walking up to this thing. Do you expect me to jump off here? Oh, there's a path. Which I can't walk down. Okay. Well, I could actually... I mean, this is not that steep. It would be traversable down here at least. Although the game won't let me, so hey. Time to jog again then. You will only slip and fall and roll around in the mud when the game allows you to. Actually demands it as well. Yeah, this is most likely where I fell down yesterday while chasing the goat. I actually completely forgot what I was supposed to do at this point. The boat is gone, traitor. Is there some way? It's gonna be below the hill at the church. Let's just take a shortcut. I will surely not fall flat on my ass again. Wait a second. Oh, I can maybe go up over there.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
Oh,
How would I survive?
Hunt, harvest, forage. People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Röget sild, smoked. Okay, fish types is seriously my, like, the English word for it. I know salmon, lux is salmon, and I'm even not sure what torsk is. I think it's cod, but I'm not entirely sure. This is very tiny style of fish. Anyway, enough fish talk, let's talk more about people.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland.
Landhandleri, which is like just grocery store, basically. Country store would be the or country shopping would be the most direct translation of that, but it's locked.
Why lock it?
I can't go in and steal, damn
I
it.
can't imagine they have a problem with punks.
Oh, it's me.
They're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open?
Somebody up there? Oh, telegraph. The telegraph is out of order. The Norwegian region telegraph, Riks. I guess there's no English translation for Riks, it's more like a regional thing. Does not respond to our calls. Well, yeah. Okay. Ålesundsruta, the Ålesund path. Change the ferry route as a result of low passenger numbers. From and to Gråvik, the Ålesund ferry will no longer dock there from the 3rd of October, and for now. That sounds terrible.
The ferry route is no longer operating.
Operating, yes.
Mrs. Fretland already informed me in her letter.
I know. Still warrants a resounding rats.
I wonder why it stopped running.
Look around. How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
Things got quieter after the mine closed.
Yeah, but that's like more like
Find something else to put their village on the map.
like a very modern way of thinking that you have to have like 1,000 customers for everything you do, or it won't be very profitable. Like the picture I saw of some of the first ferries, they could transport like 3 cars. So
The telegraph is out of order.
Well, there goes my plan. NOSOS.
This was 2 years ago, but the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it? Or couldn't get anyone to come fix it?
This place really is off the map. Here
the
be
taxes
Dragons.
weren't getting paid.
Or Draugens, I guess.
The ferry would have made the trip here much easier.
And you wouldn't have had to pay that farmer a fortune to rent his boat.
I had no choice.
We should keep his boat. If it comes back. Bring it with us to Hanover.
Yeah,
Do what with it
let's
exactly?
put it in our bags.
No? Grow parsley in it? Use it in the pond? Forget it, stupid idea.
It must have been so isolated, with no easy way in or out.
Aren't there boats?
You saw how much work it was to cross the fjord. And if the weather is bad,
It can't be healthy. Being so isolated. Cooped up inside. Reading the collected works?
Yeah, all right. I get it.
This village is basically you, Teddy.
I said all right.
This village was what, you said? Anyway. Draw. How do you... Oh, okay, yeah, of course. The Norwegian word for draw is tegne. So... It's kind of like I've been seeing so many Western movies that draw means something entirely different. For all you varmints out there. Old Mr. Stoneface Edward, the third. Is this gonna keep going on until I move or something? Probably? Yeah, okay. It was a lovely moment, too. Oh, I should have given him more time, damn it. He could have drawn more of the buildings up in the mountains, especially the mountains. Why didn't you start on the mountains, Edward? Fretland Mining Company. We have barrels of fun up here. That's it. Yes, okay. Well, anyway. So where is
I'm right here.
Oh, there. Yeah, still staring. I got all the time in the world to stand and stare at these signs here. Oh, of course.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
I mean, it's, we did talk about that up in the church, you know. Do you have something to say about it?
Plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little, she loved playing in the garden back in Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
Oh my god, the pond. This is important. Oh, I can actually talk about the people as well.
Simon Fretland. Frederick's son.
And Johan's nephew. See, I'm getting the hang of this. Simon. That was the name in the burnt book. So Simon is Ruth's older cousin.
It's all connected in the big circle of
The
life.
gentleman is clearly Mr. Fretland's twin brother.
Twins are confusing. If this was a dime novel, they'd be switching places at some point to confuse the coppers. Damn
Yes.
you, twins!
You have to arrest the right one, and one of them was always a beacon of Odin's milk. Well, so what's next?
I thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even from out at sea. Maybe there
Can
was
I
a spell.
Oh, they put
Curse
the
that
curtains
made them
back
all
on.
invisible.
Honestly, Lissy.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones. But then we would see them, wouldn't we? No, I think my
Yes.
original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
You do try to keep an open mind, Edward. Don't you?
Well, there's a book called game. It is a game called up after a mythical monster. So whether that's going to have anything to do with this game will remain to be seen. I do know, but I'm not going to tell. So what's next on the agenda? Am I gonna have to try to enter the door again? I know it's not going to work, but we need to find a way inside. Probably at some point. Well, anyway. Oh, I can sit down for a bit. Oh, draw again. Let's. I actually don't remember doing that in my first playthrough, so... Kind of works like a nice screensaver if you need to take a break and do something, because you can't exactly... Well, you can pause the game a more boring normal way, I suppose. But why do that when you can have this lovely music and scenery? And I fear that if I start moving again by going forward, I will stumble down the hill and land in the little brook down there. Well, anyway, let's keep on moving. Although, let's have a look at the sketch. Oh yeah, the next page, okay, never mind. Well, let's go to a new place.
Everyone turned into a pebble.
Ooh.
And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful?
Yeah, I'm sure I won't have to eat those words later or something.
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor.
How dare you! I will not be known for having a sense of humor. That's only for Philistines. And people who don't take their religion that seriously. And stuff like that. Oh, the gate. She'll answer me.
For traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore?
Did you want to take my job, Edward? Damn it.
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers.
I might fall on my head and get a light concussion. The game won't let me!
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible
Then I'm a traitor! That's my logic in this, apparently.
You'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Yeah, you are right, we will be jumping that fence at some point. That's... probably not going to be a big surprise. Well, there was no entrance to that house, so... Let's check out that little... mill thing up there, if I can get to it.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed an important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
I can't go up to it. Well, that's... slightly disappointing. Maybe from here. No. Oh yes, of course. It does a little dog thing, taking around before settling down. Ah, the dotted landscape. And the hypnotic wheel. Ah, yes. Wait, did I see her? Did it look like she was sitting right next to me? That's weird. Then suddenly she wasn't. Are you still there? Do you have anything to say for yourself?
The weather is favorable today.
I did a little dance last night, appeasing the weather gods. Thor, in particular, was mightily impressed.
Oh yes, indeed.
Promised to back off with the thunder and lightning for a spell.
Indeed.
Don't you know, he proposed to me. But I told him I'm not into gods. I prefer jazz musicians.
No, I can't argue against that argument. Certainly. Let's have a look at the sketch. Ah yeah, full focus on the mill. Although... Did he just skip all the... Feels like it's standing on stilts. That's the weirdest tractor ever. Well, anyway, let's invade some more houses, maybe. Okay, so we have been in this one, but can we enter this one? Yes. Oh no! Why not? How about this one? Well, if you're going to be that way about it, don't just tell me to go back and check houses, damn it. It's gonna be this one, isn't it? I mean, we did read a letter, so I'm not sure why... No, no.
Alice?
I'm down in the village.
But this is the village. What are you talking about? Do you have anything else to say? Then?
It's quite peaceful.
If no one was around, I'd strip naked. The earth would delight in my bare feet. The wind would savor playing with my hair.
Is that so?
I don't know, I just like being naked.
At least you have
not
hair.
when you're around, Teddy Bear.
Oh, that would be kind of weird and stuff.
What are you up to?
Delighting in the little things. They're like dew. My heart is the morning, and it's refreshed by their presence.
Where do these strange thoughts come from?
Oh, you're a funny egg, old bee.
Isn't that strange? I can even let the naked bit slide because, you know, it's not that weird in these days of openness and stuff. I am surrounded. Oh well. I was supposed to do in this point, but entering houses didn't help, and probably not the church. Maybe I can get some more hints up in a good old Overlook Hotel. And this time I'm allowed to go in here. Oh. My dearest Anna, I miss you so very. This is in English, that's... The baby due soon, blah blah. I guess this will be important. Oh dear God. Why is this not molded to the dickheads I'm back? Like if this place has been abandoned for weeks and years and whatnot, that meat must be salted as hell. I kind of feel like I should bring...
Where are you, Lissy?
Down in the village.
Why aren't you coming up here? We need to progress the story, damn it. What else do I have to do? Okay, fine, let's check the church, maybe. Ah, the goat. You're responsible for all this, aren't you? Can I go down here? No. I am not allowed to. Can I get to the goat? Damn you, goat! Hey, what's the... What's the bird there doing? Oh, you sneaky little game. Look.
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty?
In someone's fridge.
Sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not
I know
sure.
my sister.
It's a policeman's hat.
I have to get inside.
In red.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could
I
care
don't-
less what they call it.
And that's awfully... well, it's... must be possible to break into a window or something. Nope. That was a sneaky way to show a hint, by the way. Is there any other windows I can open? We're checking all the windows, yes. No. Oh!
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
Well, I'm not gonna steal anything, damn it. Pull.
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Pull hard. It's...
I can't believe I'm actually breaking... Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
Get up! There we go. Ah, damn it, the thing is acting up on the... I gotta reset the... I can climb on the window by eye.
Tanty, world traveler, cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher floor.
The
Holy.
state of this place.
Oh, Betty,
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then.
Well, they killed an owl,
What does
no
it
problem.
say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
It says barnemorder, which is child murderer, basically. And he's probably going to say that now.
Barn means child. And
Yep.
mortar, that's...
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
And wrote traitor on the thing up there. Oh well. And now we can open the door anytime we want. I mean, this is probably not gonna get sold anyway, so... 6 crowns and 69 euros. That's about is less than $1 or pound or euro these days. It's actually probably a decent sum back in 29.
The same photograph as in the farmhouse,
Wilhelm's
but
gone.
Someone
At
turns
least
an
I
ass away.
assume he's the one who's been snipped.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
That sounds kinda serious. Bingo! Is that an actual drink? Förfriskande, refreshing, dejlig, delicious. Yeah, that's the word. Refreshingly delicious, I guess. Sounds a bit more weird in English probably than in Norwegian. Ute av drift, out of order. Yeah, that's what it said outside.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S.
Alphabet. Oh, it's the
O.
Morse code.
S.
Till Simon fra Ruth. Ruth.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us.
And a
Or,
burger
even
to
better,
feed us.
Order some hot grub.
Yeah, it's just that burger. To Simon from Ruth. Okay. Very much a child drawing there, so... Maybe the little girl in the picture from earlier? Oh.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
You're looking
Dad,
for
I
mannequin
put the
keys?
key in the till like you asked me to, Simon. Okay.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does
Yes.
it say?
It's for Simon. Jeg put it means I put. Nøkkel
Jeg-
is key.
Jeg puttet nøkkelen I kassa som du ba om. That's very... That's the bokmål dialect. That's...
I don't know what that word means.
You put the key in the casa?
Casa. Dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
Bel casa the key.
But where to?
Somewhere safer.
I wonder how this would feel for like English speakers, because I already know immediately what this means.
You only started studying a month ago.
And now
spent the
I
summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
although I suppose if you are an English speaker who doesn't know Norwegian, you wouldn't necessarily mean that kassa means the till, basically, this one.
Casa.
So
Ah,
that's what it means.
Okay, never mind, never mind. I would actually expect like the actual producer of this particular type of... I don't know if that was a monopoly back in the day. I'm not really a historian, but yeah.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Come on. If
It'd
you
be a
get
shame
busted,
if something
I'll come
happened to
visit
us.
you in the big
Oh.
house.
2 kroner. Okay. Just, oh, and that used to be paper money as well. Long time ago. Let's have the key.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
Maybe I should have chosen the money first, I guess. So yeah, I can hear reminiscence about not being a thief, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I saw something here. Unsent mail.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June, and they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Yeah, well, it's left by God, so I would assume so. But now I can finally access the hat. Du vet så godt som jeg at Ruth, sorry, ofte lekte alene ved stenene utenfor kirken. Well, it's not a whole letter. Let's just remove the hat
It
first.
is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not sure
Betty
that's...
was here, and not long
You're not
ago.
listening, Edward.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward.
I don't care about the child murder. I
So,
only care about
What now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Read. Johan. Det er med stor sorg I hjertet, with great sorrow in my heart. Du nekter å snakke med meg, så jeg velger I stedet å skrive dette brevet. You refuse to talk to me, so I choose instead to write this letter. Simon did not kill Ruth. He was... Simon... Ja, immediate translation mode. Simon drepte ikke Ruth. Hun var så glad I sin kusine, og ville aldri gjort noe for å skade henne. Simon did not kill Ruth. He was so happy... He was so fond of her cousin, and would never have done anything to hurt her. Simon jobbet på gården hele den formiddagen, samtidig som jeg stod I butikken. Hadde han gått forbi på vei opp til berget, ville jeg ha sett han. Simon worked on the farm all that formiddagen is translated as before dinner. I'm not sure, before noon? Before noon. At the same time as I was in the store. Had he gone past on the way up to the hill, I would have seen him. Du vet så godt jeg at Ruth ofte lekte alene ved stenene nedenfor kirken. Hun må ha falt ved et tragisk uhell. You know as well as I do that Ruth often played alone by the stones below the church. She must have fallen by a tragic accident. Let's see
What's
how...
that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johan, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johan, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks
Cliff.
below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th.
Well,
You
Barget
would have been
is...
here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
Just to nitpick a bit, Barget would translate more to hill, basically, or little top. The cliff is just the drop at the side of the Barget, the hill. Like sharp incline, not like the slope you can actually walk.
This way. I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely...
Little girl died, and I don't care.
Get yourself up here, Edward.
I care only about...
Come on. It's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this.
Edward, I agree with her. This is nothing. Get moving.
Whoops-a-daisy.
You are even young. That's... I would easily have done this even in my 50s now. That's the...
What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction.
Oh, she's being morbid. Oh, just you wait.
The girl got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. Please look at me when I'm talking to you.
How dare you!
You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, please look at me when I'm talking to you.
How? Well,
As
never
I
mind.
was saying, you're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Oh, fine. Jesus. Okay. Rock. Flowers.
That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened?
Yeah, like the meat on the...
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Something struck this bush. She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward.
Oh god, simply ghastly. That's a rolly little rock there. Pick up. Oh, that's some pleasant imagery.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be
Indeed.
1,000 years old. It does not belong in a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further out. Maybe we'll find
Wouldn't
more
that be
pins.
made of bronze or something?
Come on, old sport. It's not
Can rust bronze?
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh. Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
I'm mixed up in the girl's death, and you are nowhere to be seen, Betty.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
Listen.
Right. It is awfully chilly.
One.
I'm gonna throw up.
Bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So.
You already forgot that you were set at me for being a heartless
Fell
bastard.
from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell?
Liam. Inertia.
Certainly high enough to kill a child.
If I had to go, this would be the way to do it. Soaring through the air like...
Who's the morbid one now?
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not.
I'm not sure who's the most tactless one at the
Here in
moment.
the first place.
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
We need to
No,
make sure that
absolutely not.
it's a murder mystery.
I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running
How
out
a-
of daylight, and Betty's still
And she doesn't
still
care.
out there. Lissy, slow
Yeah.
down.
I'm already
Keep up
winded.
with you. Who
Holy
knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something.
like my
Lissy?
life.
Are you there?
Oh, dude.
My word. Look away, Lissy.
Is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did
They're
everyone just...
low. Well, that's this I did not remember.
Not necessarily
Holy crap.
connected.
Sorry for the trigger warnings I didn't give. Oh my god.
What made them do this?
And the sign says, "God forgive me," incidentally.
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. Depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
Was he executed?
He could have kicked the chair away himself.
Yeah, let's not look at that. For fuck's sake. Can we move on from this, please?
You shouldn't be here, Alice.
I've seen dead bodies before, and ghosts don't frighten me. I'm more concerned about you, given what
Stop.
your parents... You need me. I'm staying.
I'm gonna have to, yeah. Okay, if anyone is triggered by this, I am really sorry. Seriously, this is... well, it's part of the story.
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself? Sorry.
Okay,
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
wait, what?
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran,
No.
and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back.
Yeah,
Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace?
hopefully we can go up here. Let's advocate a little forgiveness,
I'm
okay?
here for Betty. This is... It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
It's like these guys are having
I'm
some.
trying to talk to you, Edward. Please pay attention.
Can we at least leave?
What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Well,
All right. Edward, the Hanged Man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect.
you're the one who's trying to frame this as a
He
murder
was
mystery.
one decent deed. If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty.
This naivness.
What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
Let's chop down a tree then. So. The rope is up there. Okay, let's hear what you have to say then. The chair, of course.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward.
Teddy.
I know you can. You've been through much worse.
It's a little inconsistent on the personality factors there. Well, anyway. Okay, I guess that settles that.
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
I don't know. I am quite frankly...
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Well,
We talk about this tomorrow. I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while.
stop blinking at me.
Feel like talking.
Ah, yes. Well. I never see you sleep, do I?
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be...
And the sunset.
It's just the thought of
And
her
the
alone
sun is shooting lasers at me.
in the dark.
She's a tough cookie. You're Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we are in the meat. Oh, wait a second. Read.
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
Just like the book. Isn't that odd?
It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret. Frederick's wife. The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes. And it's adorable. Keep reading.
I really shouldn't.
Really? How else are we going to figure out what happened?
My dearest Anna, I miss you so very, very much. The baby is due soon, and I wish for our family to reunite before... It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
And we what?
The rest is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister, but I guess it didn't work.
This was written before Simon was born, but burned recently.
Wasn't this Simon the kid that the... man. Oh, how did you... Am I going to enter this door and you'll be inside there as well? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I think we've read most of the stuff in this place. Yeah. Let's look into the mirror of souls.
Go to bed, Edward. I'll tuck you in.
Yes, thank you. Wait a second. Oh, place hat, okay, yeah. I don't want to carry around that all day.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy.
Not now, please. I'm exhausted.
So...
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
And I'll keep my eyes open for any
never-ending bundle of energy.
Sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
Hush now. Let's not do anything crazy now. Come on. Day 3. Yes. Thank you. I gotta ask, have we eaten anything since we got here? I'm about ready to eat this carpet, I think. Because I think the meat's probably going to be gone very bad at this point. Ah, yes, another nice day out in the countryside.
Lissy?
Oh, okay. That's one way to get me to go upstairs, I guess. Lizzie, I'm in a tizzy! Ruth. Oh, Jesus!
Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then... nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever.
And they fight. They fight, they fight, they fight, they fight.
Something here that can tell us what
What
happened.
the oh,
This
it's
is
a...
a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic.
The good old friends.
There's still no sign of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this? I should be looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes.
I'm looking for Betty. And here's the
She
Betty.
made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth? Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
They look all kinds of angry and stuff.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
The cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
Something important enough to draw.
And her parents would never question this? I guess.
That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear.
Do they now? Kreoka. No copyrights infringements here. Maybe they were called Kreokas at one point.
What am I looking for?
Anything out of the ordinary. Something that could explain what happened to Ruth.
This is real life, not a whodunit by Agatha Christie. There won't be a convenient series of clues leading to a tidy conclusion.
Says you.
Well, I guess this would be Draugen, basically. The mythical being made of seaweed and horrors who sails at sea on half a boat and will drag you into it if he catches you, or something like that. It text says the curse.
I've never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
What is that figure supposed to be? It's creepy.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out.
A regular Sherlock Holmes we are. Weird and... Oh.
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. They belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing
She
with
found them,
These are
maybe?
much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
them. She's...
Yeah,
She
because
was
kids
a
are known to do that
child,
when they found
Edward.
stuff.
To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! On the doll!
This is where it came from. Her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
If we're to believe her drawing, perhaps the mine. She may have found a gravesite. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things. There's a story here
Possibly.
The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
She didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You
And
should
she left some pretty solid clues as
The
to...
drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This
events.
is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
The church bell. Someone's here. Maybe... Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Betty.
Perhaps she's in trouble.
And we're
the
back
church
with
right
to
now.
Betty.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night?
I told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Let's roll. I know you're talking, but I'm not listening. Betty! I'm coming. I'm taking the shortest route. Are you following? No? I'm soon there. Still no. You're just gonna stay in the house?
All these fresh graves.
What the? How did
I
you?
think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
How dare you?
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone had lost their faith.
Tom Fishy?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes.
Aren't you all
That's
poetic and stuff?
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the
But
boards?
God is nature. Or something. Oh my god, this is dark. Remove. Look.
See anyone?
No,
Listen. The bell. They're still in there.
We must break in. Oh, or call. Yeah, that's a good.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This
Is it you, Betty?
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
I mean, I couldn't deal with a window down there, but this boards here, yeah, no problem. Maybe if I have a, I'll take some running speed and elbow my way in there. Yeah. Wait a second. Let's remove. Yeah. Yeah. That's. Yeah. Oh.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. Didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be
Even
quiet.
after the window incident. Well,
Betty? Are you here?
come on, Betty.
This is Edward Harden.
Holy oxen
For my
priest.
sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
What's this rope for?
The bell.
What's this?
It's a Christmas card, maybe. I don't know.
Teddy, look. Edward.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Jeez.
See. Look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh,
She got these in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day She's here.
where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves.
Yeah, that
Her
does
hat.
sound crazy.
She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
But Betty!
What happened here?
The sign on the door.
This
God
is
is
yeah, this is a mess.
Their fate, they considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
I mean, he's nailed to a cross. What does he have to be happy about? Gosh darn it. Even though this was the great plan or something.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
Oh, hey.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document.
Hedninger og jøder. Hedninger is unbelievers, I suppose. And Jewish people? Well, I'm just... Vi han vår fred, han som gjorde... oh, god damn this font. Av begge og nedbrøt... yeah, I don't like this font. Mellomveg fiend... Men Kristus Jesus nu i bare langt borte, som nære til ved Kristi blod. Yeah, I'm not a Christian, so I wouldn't even know where to begin with this. Paul's letter to Ephesians? Paul's letter. I guess that will be a hint enough, I suppose. Scripture.
For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Ah, yes, indeed. So...
That bell still bothers me.
oh, hey. Oh, there.
The church book.
The dead.
Record of births and deaths.
Deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And, Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Vandals. Tore it to pieces.
Gustav Andersen.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Ah, yes. Oh wait, I'm expected to pick them up in a certain order.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me. I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
Don't be rude.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and
of the language.
And so is this image quality. I can't read this.
He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Yes.
It sounds like Grovik was split in two. Between those who stood by Johann.
Yeah, that sounds familiar these days.
Because of
The sermons from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements. Tilly Verandre.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
Whatever the hell this is.
They're traitors. But the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
Yes.
Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you.
Din fader.
This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Oh, maybe that's got something to do with the hanged guy then? Oh boy.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here. Just one more page missing.
Ah, yes.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
The church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Maybe it was
The final dinner.
the Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens.
I kind of feel that was directed at me. Anyway, what about outside? No?
Where are you going?
No. I'm looking for that friggin' page, you unbeliever, maybe. I don't know.
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
Oh, here it is.
2 for 2. It's hot. Good job, Teddy.
Okay.
Lissy, this is not a game. Betty's out there.
Oh, horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever
Bitty,
shut
bitty,
up
bitty.
about your precious bitty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
This
Oh.
book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third
You the
fragment, brother.
peak about
The one who died in
a
a cave.
non-baptized child.
Someone added the
Girl.
word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Oh, okay. This is actually the people and the stuff. So the unbaptized child was basically born too early, it says. For tidlig født, which is pre something birth. Georg Hatlestad, Nils Frambu, probably. Arne Fretland, 3 people died in the mine accident. And a curse, apparently. Torvald, Peter... Oh, still curses there. Carl Jakob Olsen. Blodforgiftning, blood poisoning, or the English word, the sepsis, I think it's called. Although that's... wait, no. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Hans Edvard Haugen. Druknet ved... Drowned at the pier. Druknet ved foten... Foten? I can't read that. And also cursed, apparently. Just a whole... Oh, dear God!
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery.
Simon
And the
Fretland.
next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is
Murder.
Simon is dead?
Fall and drowning.
That's dreadful.
He drowned.
Druknet
Day
drowning.
after Ruth died.
Täring?
Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or
Täring
the mob that
is...
It
trashed the store?
doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Wait, that's
Edward.
the...
If it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
That's the thing on the door.
Traitor.
Traitor. It's... I think it's supposed to be Knut, but it sounds like... looks like a weird O-root or something at the start. Art Orut. Harald Lindvald, gift. Forræder too. Whole lot of traitors. The curse. I wonder if Täring means like they starved to death, probably on purpose or something. Not sure. It kind of means wearing down or something like that.
Edward?
Ukjent.
What's wrong?
Unknown.
Final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean she's...
she's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself.
Teddy.
It's
Oh,
not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going?
you're not going to do anything crazy, are you?
Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you.
Oh boy.
This one. It's unmarked.
You're gonna make me do this, aren't you, game? Oh, she's gonna be so mad.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Although technically this would be like a potential procedure, police procedure or something. There's a dead guy I don't care about.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth.
The game made me do this.
I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something
Entire
useful
life?
with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
What the?
See? Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
What the hell am I? Kind of guy am I playing? My God, this is ah. Oh my. And I even drew the gloves at some point. I don't even like. I found them. I read the thing, and I ran out and dug the grave. And oh, there.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
How are you doing this?
Lissy. Hey.
Don't you teleport on me?
Please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
I deserve to be alone.
Let's fight unreasonability with unreasonability.
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet, your little plaything? Fuck you, Edward Charles Harden!
Language!
I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
Nobody's reasonableness. Yeah, I need at least one person to be reasonable. Damn it.
Lissy.
I know I'm being led back to the house, but...
No! Oh no! What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No!
What the fuck? I hope... Oh, dear God.
Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please, be alright.
Don't fade out like this.
You make me sick.
What
Edward.
the...
Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have.
I
We love you.
Let's...
We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, never. Never. I never forget.
And that was
I
the
am never alone.
point where I was like, when I first played this game, I was like, what the? Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, it's been a week, or at least half of one. Well, at some point. This is the middle.
Wake up, Edward.
Middle piece! Are you gonna lecture me again?
Stop hiding.
What?
Where you go, we go, Edward. You cannot hide from us.
Why do you have veins?
Where's Lizzie?
You're a statue.
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please. I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
It's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to...
To you, Lissy. Oh,
Is he just gonna drop down on day 5? Can you get up on your feet at least? Yes? Okay. That's good. I kind of feel like I'm stumbling now. Oh, it's raining outside, of course it is. Let's reminisce together in the rain. The sad, moody rain.
Lissy? Please. Listen. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
Then what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course,
Dude, what do you mean by that? Am I going to have to go out here? Do I go up or do I go in here? Or out? Oh, okay.
Don't go. Hear me out. Alice,
I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
What the?
Monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Yeah, let's go completely nuts here. That's... Clearly nothing here. Outside. I'm guessing this is... No, it's the sun as it's raining. Although it kind of looked like... Well, it's too strong to be a full moon, but yeah. Ah, well, never mind.
I gave you this jacket. Betty. You were here.
Wait, where did the jacket go? Oh, there she is.
Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. I'm trying to talk to you. Alice, be reasonable. Lissy, look.
Be reasonable. Come dig up graves with me.
I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which means
Jesus Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday. She
Betty,
must have...
Betty.
Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
We'll never be the same.
Ah, fuck's sake. Am I supposed... Oh.
Who are you talking about?
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward.
What?
All into death.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
They sort of didn't... Oh. Oh boy, yeah. Aimless walking.
Lissy,
Fine.
come back. Please.
I'm completely unable to take care of myself.
Don't leave me.
Don't go on a boat and go somewhere.
I lied. I don't want you to leave me alone.
I can't progress the game without you.
Please. Lissy. I need you. I can't do this on my own. I'm not whole without you.
Oh dear God.
Lissy!
Did you go back? Why is it fading out? Day 0. Oh, okay. No,
Betty?
breaking?
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Oh, there you are, Betty. Oh my god, I thought I was going nuts there for a second. Press on to go for Betty, yeah.
Are you upstairs?
I don't have time for hide and seek, Betty.
Betty, I'm coming. Betty? Betty?
Betty, 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 Betty.
Are you in there? Open the door.
Don't lock me out. Slam.
Come in. Stand away from the door.
Ow! Oh, there we go. You stupid crow, you had me... Oh.
Betty? No. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you, you're a dead person, you're not Betty.
I thought it was you, Betty. But who? Anna.
And now I have some focus again. Oh. Read.
It's
Oh,
from
hey.
Johan, addressed to his wife.
My beloved Anna, I miss you and Ruth so much. I hope that we soon can be together again in eternity. Oh, oh dear. First, I have to end... Wait a second. That which started so long ago. Enough is enough. After tens, is that centuries? Tens? Of strife? I pray to God for forgiveness for my actions. I am tired of secrets. In 20 years I have kept silent for myself, it says the lowland, about what we found, but my silence has only led to accidents and my cowardice to death. Frederick must now pay for what he has done to us and what is done to our dear Ruth. I guess Frederick might be the hanged guy then. When everything is over and the days are done... The day is done, okay, sorry. The fjord will bring me back to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Your Johan. Oh dear God.
Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I have kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johan went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
But isn't this the farm? Anything other? I can't look into this mirror though. Wait a second, why can I not open the door? Oh.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... a signpost. A breadcrumb. You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine. You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
Draugen waltz. Let's just play some. 'Cause I can play. Oh, it's the theme from the title screen. My god. There's a name drop there. Oh, this is in English. Boiled egg and blah blah blah. I Mr. Inquire about his sister Elizabeth. I'll write Mr. Harden today. Joanne is not comfortable writing letters. Ah, damn, the stream is starting to act up again on my PC. Also, I have to admit, having a visitor from America sounds terribly exciting. Oh. So I had a boil again. Yes, turn the page. I asked Ruth if she plays up by the Frederick's farm or near the old mine. She promised she doesn't. Ooh. I wrote Mr. Harden to invite him to stay at the house if he decides to come. I am terribly excited, blah blah. I'm not being allowed to roam free when we were little. She got such an imaginations, okay? He'll be here in October as planned. Well, I guess that's now then, October. Which would explain the autumn colors outside. Not that you... But if they wrote this right before I arrived here... They should have been dead longer than that, according to the... Well, a month, I guess. There's been no sign of his sister yet. If she left Ålesund weeks ago, where could she be? Oh, she's not here. But we rarely, so rarely speak with anyone outside the Gravik these days. Grovik. The double A's confuse me, but that's kind of like when you don't have the A with the dot over, which is a typical Norwegian letter. Which is actually included in Ålesund. I think I can down with a cold. One damage our boat during the night. That's the third one this month. I'm not at all feeling well. She has left us, our dear Ruth is gone. I cannot believe it was Simon doing. He too is now gone, and with him all hope of Grovik having left in it. Oh boy. Oh, okay, you can get it as text. Huh. Oh well. The things that happen. Although the feud was of course happening long before Ruth's death. I guess that's when it boiled over.
So where is Frederick's farm?
Where can it be, I wonder? The air is kind of weird outside right now. I hope it doesn't have any pollen. Oh, it started snowing probably. I talk about pollen when it's October. Never mind. Like I do have allergies, I should know. It's kind of part of the reason why I like autumn, but you know, aside from the whole end of summer thing, but you can't have everything all the time.
What led you to this place?
Well, I'm not a traitor, so I'm gonna ignore all the danger I yammered about earlier and go for it.
Fragments. You would piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know? Johan and Frederick are partners, and on good terms.
Partners and buddies.
Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later,
I'm not allowed to jog.
This path to confront Frederick.
Oh, now I'm allowed to. Oh, there.
Was this your doing, Johan? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
At least there's a save here.
What do you reckon, Betty?
I need a code, damn it. This calls for a Mission Impossible drop-in from... Well, this place doesn't have a roof anymore. Oh, there. Okay, I can apparently not go in there. Oh, Margaret Fretland and Simon Fretland. No, don't touch it.
Simon's grave.
Oh damn!
Born
He didn't.
December 5th, 1909. Died September 17th, 1923.
He didn't even.
Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery? His wife's grave is also here. Perhaps Frederick wanted nothing to do with the church or with their God. I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
My God. Oh, I could read that now. Ah, I did. Okay, never mind. Maybe that's what I need for the save. There we go. The safe. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Unlock. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay, I'll guess it'll open by itself.
Simon's birthday.
The final letter. Oh, it's a bracelet.
Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found. Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence.
We are concerned about you both.
Dear Frederick,
Yes.
I hope this letter, it's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken
Who's on
about
it?
his passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
Holy crap. Corporate culture at its finest.
I wonder what this unlocks.
Safety last.
You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you. All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story? Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced, or paid, to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
all the best things always happen after a big investment. And especially by shady companies that want you to cover up shit when it goes down. Look!
Cursed mine in Grovik?
Oh, it's the same cutout as in
Locals
the...
struggle with bad crops and livestock deaths and blame it on... They thought they were cursed because of the mine. A thing like that becomes self-fulfilling. If you believe you're cursed, every misfortune feeds the delusion.
Oh yeah. Like, it's not like I just saw an angel statue of people vanishing in thin air. Why would people believe a curse? Is that just a window?
So,
Oh yeah, okay. No man.
20 years pass. A Frontland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
And I go log hopping.
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor.
Oh, maybe I
Things
can...
escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
And rock slides. Oh, there we go. Climb. I can only climb specific spots. That's the law of Norway and climbing.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik.
Yeah.
Isolation.
I suddenly care a lot about that now. Drop down, I'll just jump. I'll probably crunch a pancreas, but... Oh dear.
Ruth was here the day she fell. Something spooked her, and then she ran all the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer me.
I mean, if you were, why would you be here? There's absolutely no reason. Except your investigative spirit, which I am indulging in right now. Oh my. This is so lit.
Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason.
You, my God, you are nuts.
What am I not seeing?
Oh, my crow stole my lighter. Or something. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I mean, what would happen if I didn't run? That's the big question. That was mildly dramatic. Although, still kinda severe, I guess.
Edward! Edward!
Betty?
Oh, Betty!
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Have I gone mad?
Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
I can run now! I'm in such good health. Drop down, quickly.
Stay where you are.
Why are you doing this to me?
Edward! Where are you?
I feel like I'm being led here.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
I'm in the best shape I've ever been.
Edward!
I'm almost
Oh,
there.
for Why do I feel like my... Oh. My leg is being pulled.
Edward! Oh, Edward! Hurry!
I'm coming.
Sort of expected it.
You! I'm in here.
Thank God. Thank God.
Elizabeth. There you are. Finally. You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried.
I kind of expected the angel to pop out there and go, Edward!
Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine.
Let me put it on for you.
You must have lost it at the mine, or
I wouldn't want you to lose
maybe
it.
I lost my mind. Very fine line between this and that. Oh boy.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth.
But why me?
She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house.
To Norway for
But
some
always
weird ass reason.
just out of reach never quite there. The scent of her, the echo of her,
The plot twist of her.
but never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us.
And you can have other people too, but you know.
She was never there for you. She couldn't be.
Cause being dead.
Us. We're a part of you.
Forever
Yeah.
and ever
This is a horror game, isn't it?
and ever.
Oh god, stop.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so
I thought I was
sorry.
going nuts, and it turned out I did. Greta Gaynor? Gay something?
It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
That's just me and the angels now, I suppose. And I've been sitting here for 3 hours or something. Day 6. Not even a week passed, and then. The rebirth of Edward, the. Like, I guess psychiatry isn't a. Is it? Oh, dear God. Well, at least it looks the same somewhat. Touch. Can we not go there, please? No. Pat the hat.
Goodbye, Betty.
Goodbye, Betty. And whoever this is. Because I'm clearly the crazy one here. Goodbye, Gråvik.
Had your noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned
Are
off
you-
the stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human.
I would argue that, but
We have
whatever.
unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
Yeah, I'll buy that at this point, because... Huh? Well,
Such an amazing view, isn't it?
don't let me go there by myself or anything.
Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Gråvik. Well. The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere, paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
There's no need to rub it in, damn it.
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you?
Are you
Everyone's
so-
summoned to tell their story.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not... She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So what really
kind of.
happened to Ruth?
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... was she afraid? What made her run?
Something spooked her.
And she panicked. So she ran here. Why not home? She couldn't go home. Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place.
Ironically.
If only Ruth had wings, like an angel. She could have flown straight to heaven.
Our stone statue.
I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
They're dead. I don't believe there's anything more to it than that. But there's comfort in oblivion, and we won't be alone. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in oblivion. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated. Left behind by the world.
And went mad.
You can give them all a proper ending. With no annoying loose threads.
Let's make it up.
Is that?
Our boat? But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
We can paddle and row and stuff again.
Understand how this can be. It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, tell you.
The winds of change, huh?
While the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back.
Let's pull the boat properly ashore.
My goodness.
My goodness, this is the last we'll see of
All day.
Odin milk. So I guess that's something to be grateful about. I wonder if I've drawn all the spots though. Sit. I am not allowed to draw anymore. I probably missed some. Most likely. Maybe I can... Yeah, whatever. It's October and it's gonna be a long row back to the... to Ålesund, I guess. Where the heck is my suitcase, damn it? And there she goes again.
Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Be a wet blanket.
I don't need to sleep, so hey! Pick up? Pick up what? Oh, well. I was wondering if we're gonna take all the entire mannequin and just shove it into the briefcase. That would be hilarious. Goodbye, Betty. From your biggest fan. Now that I have... now that I'm carrying my suitcase, I'm probably gonna have to take several breaks on the way down. But I have played my tune, and then I have mostly solved the mystery. So... oh, okay, well... once again I was robbed of the opportunity to walk down. Just enjoying the scenery for a change, without having to run around and dig up graves and stuff like that, and go completely nuts. And with that, we are done. Well, almost.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
And can you even feel cold, you weirdly phantom woman?
I think so.
I wonder why this place was the one to cure me for some bizarre ass reason, and I cannot talk to Lissy apparently. Wait a second, Lissy? Elizabeth? And with that, we are done. Jane Perry as Betty and the Entity. I wonder who the Entity was. I mean, there was like 3 talking characters, so... Sound and music, Simon Poole. Martin Brusgaard. The whole double vocal, double letter thing kind of feels very Danish, although they do use the ass, like use the letter A, like in Morgan Sandback there. It has some additional stuff on there. Music. Maybe if the game goes back to the title screen, you can hear the song that starts out that I couldn't show because I can't really get the stream working quick enough for the whole of it. Kind of like when I started my Wonderboy stream, which I will get back to after this. I couldn't get the opening animation. I tried starting it, but it didn't. I had to just click it away and then wait for it to start again to get the opening animation into the actual stream, so... Some textures and photos used are modified under the CC Attribution Share Alike license from the following digital libraries. some museums and stuff. Rambruch 642 Birka by Historiska. Okay. Remtig i borrestil. Creative Europe Media. I haven't really heard about Draugen having a face. Although I doubt it's like the lamprey eel man from the X-Files. I had a name, I just don't remember it at the moment. Edward and Alice will return. Well... Since this game is quite old, I guess they haven't. Oh, return to title. Well... Ah, yes. So yeah, it's a short song, I guess. And when I completed the game the first time, I noticed this. Before Draugen. When I was a little boy, it was like this stranger appeared in his bedroom window and goes, "Wanna come play?" Yes, that's not. Oh boy. Oh, so that's how he got his scar then, I suppose. A little shaving accident there. Greywick. My dearest Elizabeth. I'm getting close. That sounds kind of ominous. I can hear you calling out for me. Like, can you imagine being a woman and getting a letter like that from someone you didn't even know? Oh. Oh, they didn't actually know each other. Okay, that's... the overprotective parent there. I mean, yeah, I get the whole getting him out into the world, but is that it? Is that Bergen? But Bergen is, well, Bergen it's pronounced properly, but you know, I'll let that slide because I'm not that much of a stickler for correct pronunciation anyway. So there's Edward. I'm trying to Norway of all places. Norgeland. Cause he was cooped up with his books all the time. Wait, did he have a scar as a kid? I guess it was not a shaving accident then. Yeah, well. And then suddenly. Didn't she drown before the dad shot himself? This is clearly some Sandman-ish stuff. Adventure to faraway place Norway. So dull Hanover. And that's why the Stone Angel tore herself off the grave, I guess. That's not creepy at all. Okay, and that was the comic, so... Yep. Well, as far as I recall, the visual soundtrack was just like some pans over the little village I was spending pretty much all of the game in, to set to some music. So I guess this is where I will end the stream, and hope you will enjoy it whenever you get to see it. Whoever gets to see it. And have a good day.